If you're running a voice AI agency, you know the pain of setting up cold calling systems, connecting voice agents through custom automation, building unbranded dashboard in Looker Studio, or even custom coding, spending hours on Make.com or Zapier automations just to get things working. What if I told you you could set up your entire cold calling system in just 5 minutes? No complex integrations, no custom automation. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Okay, first let's dive into the high-level overview how cold calling system works. And I'll say like there are three pillars of setting this up. First thing is going to be building agents, and second is going to be setting up campaigns, and the last one is going to be setting up dashboard to track all the analytics and callouts. In the first, you choose VAPI or Retail AI to build your AI outbound caller, and after building this agent, here's where things get a little bit trickier. You need a way to figure out how to trigger outbound calls and manage your campaign overall. In this, a lot of people are using Make.com automation to set this up. To be honest, like you can use any of the automation platforms like Make.com, Zapier, or even N8N. But the thing is you need to figure out how to trigger outbound call using voice agents platform's API. And you need to have some sort of way to call this lead. So you need to like consider time zone of the lead didn't pick up, like how are you gonna handle that, like how many times you're going to retry the call or something like that. So depending on the complexity of your logic, it might get like really complex, just like this automation. This is the example automations. Depending on your skill sets, it might take days or even weeks to get this working. So obviously the setting up campaign step is kind of complex and time draining process. So after setting this up, of course, your client and you'd want to see how this agent is performing. So in order to do that, you need some sort of dashboard to see all the analytics and call logs. So I've watched a ton of tutorials setting up this, and I see people are using Looker Studio or some other no-code analytics platform. If people have some capital upfront, they would hire some developer to develop their own dashboard. There's some problem with this. It might take a lot of time to fully build this out. And also, if you hire someone to build out your dashboard, it might take a couple $1,000s. This entire process of setting up cold calling system, from building agents, setting up campaigns, and setting up dashboard, requires a lot of time and money. And most importantly, this is not a scalable solution in your agency. So let's say you finally got to the point where you can onboard your first client, and you have set up Make.com automations, and you have set up Looker Studio, Google Sheets, and everything. The problem with this is not scalable. So even if you have template for your Make.com automations and Google Sheets and stuff, every time you onboard new client, you need to set this up for this new client. So what this means is basically you need to take at least 20 to 30 minutes to tweak automations with their data in Make.com or even Looker Studio. So you don't want to spend 20 to like 30 minutes to like set this up every time you onboard new client. I mean, like 99% of people are doing this, but I don't think it's a scalable solution for your agents. And also another problem with Make.com or Zapier automation is basically you need to make changes to your automation every time VAPI or Retail AI changes their API. So if you really want to have a scalable solution for your voice AI agency, you don't want this kind of process of onboarding new clients every time, right? So let me introduce the new way of setting up cold calling system for your agency. The basic high-level overview is essentially the same. You need to somehow build an agent and set up campaigns and set up dashboard for your agency. And let me explain how this new tool can change your entire operation of your cold calling system. So first, just like before, you need to build an outbound agent for the campaigns. And after creating this agent from VAPI or Retail AI, you need a way to set up campaigns, right? And here's where Chatdash comes in to streamline your process. Just like before, there are two problems to be solved. First, you need to figure out the way to trigger outbound calls using API. And also you need to figure out the way to set up campaigns with customization options, something like time zone or no pickup strategy. But using Chatdash, all you need to do is basically build an agent from Retail VAPI and adding into Chatdash. And from there, everything is streamlined. You don't need any custom automations. You don't need any custom coding. So in here, all you need to do is just upload your CSV file, basically the list of people you want to make calls to. And after that, you'd create a campaign here. So this is the exact screenshot I got from Chatdash. And as you can see, you can set up campaign name, campaign start date, and you can set up leads to call, and you can even set up calling days and calling hours. And on top of that, you can also set up the time zone of the lead. So by setting this up, the agent wouldn't call to the leads in their unavailable times. And one good thing about this campaign feature is basically you can set up retry attempts and retry intervals. So if a lead doesn't pick up at the first call, Chatdash will automatically detect that and retry based on the customization option you set. If you set up 3 for retry attempts, it will retry 3 times until your lead picks up. So yeah, this is for setting up campaigns. And the point I wanted to make is here is basically you can all you need to do is build an agent and bring this in and upload your list of people and just create a campaign without any custom coding and any custom automations. And Chatash will do the heavy lifting for you. So after setting up a campaign, you and your client will want to see how this agent is performing. And in here, everything is streamlined and you don't need to do any custom coding or configurations using any third-party tools. You will get the post-call analysis like summary, evaluation, or even topic tagging based on the call transcripts. And the entire dashboard your client will see is 100% white label and branded dashboard in your agency's branding. So the analytics and call logs menu will be automatically created without any custom setup. And you can even streamline the process of billing as well. So you can, in here, automatic Stripe rebilling. This means it's basically you can bring your Stripe account into Chatdash and you can create a product with your custom rates. So let's say you're building an agent with Retail AI and Retail AI charges you 10 cents per minute and you want to make markups on top of that, right? If you want to do that, you can create a product with like 50 cents per minute, and you can assign this Stripe product to your client, and your client will see, and in their analytics, your client will see the cost of agents based on your custom rates rather than the direct cost from Retail AI, if that makes sense. And all the rebuilding feature will be automatically handled inside Chatdash, so you don't need to worry about like manual invoicing. This is how to set up your AI cold calling system without any hassle or any custom automations. So to give you how easy it is to set this up, I will just go ahead and show you a live demo on how to integrate your voice agents to Chatdash and set up the complete AI cold calling system for your agency. So let's dive right into it. This is the example outbound calling agent I've made for my client. And what does this is basically making a call to the lead and setting up a vaccine appointment for the patient. So yeah, I've made this and I've added these functions to book an appointment and check calendar availability. But for the sake of this video, I'm not going deep dive into the prompts and functions and stuff. I will make another video for this use case. If you have built your outbound voice agent, what you want to do is go to Chatdash. So I just downloaded the template. This is the exact file that you're going to use. So yeah, so phone number is required, and all the other columns will be used variables that you're gonna inject in the system prompt of your voice agent. So in my case, let me just set this with my phone number, and for variable, let me go back to retail here, retail here. So yeah, I'm using one variable called first name for the patient name. So let me create this variable here. Let's say first name and give the value here, Habin, and I'm not using this column. Okay, so simple as that. You can just create a list of people with the columns you want to have. And let's close this and go back to chat. And you want to upload TSV file we just used. So let me drag and drop this template. And as you can see, it's successfully imported here. And all the columns are successfully detected. So let me just import this as a lead. And you want to have the headers for the first name as well. So variable name is first name, header label is first name. So save it, and you can see the name of the lead as well. After uploading your leads, it could be as many as leads you want. You want to go to campaigns and click create, and in here you can create a campaign based on the leads you just uploaded. You can use the existing leads, or you can even just upload a CSV file directly without having to upload it into leads and coming back to campaigns. Okay. So for this campaign, I'll just use the leads I just uploaded, which is myself. And calling days, I will select weekdays and calling hours to 9 to 5. And time zone is New York. Retry attempts just once, return it over. Let me just create this. And once I create this campaign, a chat dash will automatically trigger outbound calls behind the scenes. And yeah, it will manage, all the outbound calls for you. You don't need to worry about any, custom automations or something like that. And once you create this, you can even see the basic analytics of this campaign as well. How many leads are attempted, how many leads are completed, and how many leads are connected. So yeah, and you can see all the basic information here. So I'm just getting the call.
Hi, this is an AI assistant from Royal Pharmacy. Am I speaking with Habib?
Yes, I'm Habin.
Thank you, Habib. I'm here to help you schedule a vaccine appointment. Do you already have a specific date and time in mind, or should I check availability for you?
Are you available tomorrow, Tuesday?
Let me check the availability for tomorrow, Tuesday, and I'll let you know. We have availability tomorrow, Tuesday, from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and from 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Can I do 9 a.m.?
Sure. Let me confirm your appointment for tomorrow at 9 a.m. It seems I need your email address to finalize the appointment. Could you please provide it?
Yes, it's junhabin@gmail.com.
Got it. Let me finalize your appointment for tomorrow at 9 a.m. Your appointment for tomorrow at 9 a.m. is confirmed. Please bring your ID and wear a short sleeve shirt for convenience. Do you have any other questions or concerns?
No. Thanks for your support. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Your appointment is all set. Have a great...
So I just got the call, and as you can see in the chat dashboard, the call has been attempted, and I just picked up. And if you click this view conversation button, you'll be able to see the entire call logs specifically for this campaign. So yeah, you can see the exact transcript. This is how everything works. Everything is streamlined from setting up campaigns and seeing the analytics and the exact call logs. So another thing I wanted to show you is how customizable this dashboard is. So the example demo assistant was the appointment setter, right? And what you want to do as an agency is basically showing the booked appointments, right? In order to do that, you can bring whatever the calendar you use, whether it's Google Calendar or Calendar. Any calendar integration that supports iframe will be able to embed it into ChatDash. So let me show you how. So what you want to do is, for the sake of demo, I used Google Calendar. So in order to get the iframe of it, just go ahead and click settings here, and settings, and click the calendar you want to embed. This is the pharmacy calendar I made it for the demo. And get the iframe here, embed code. You simply get this embed code here, but if you want to customize the size and the look of the calendar, you want to go to customize here and only include the calendar you want to see. For a pharmacy default view, I'll go for week for the sake of simplicity, and width is gonna be, I don't know, like 1500, and height is gonna be, and you can copy this embed code here and go back to chat dash and click add custom menu and just name it calendar or booked appointments, and just paste the iframe you just copied from Google Calendar here. You can select whatever the icon you want. So let me just select the first one and add it. And as you can see, calendar is successfully embedded into Chatdash. So everything is streamlined. So as you can see, you can offer your clients a complete dashboard from analytics, conversations, knowledge base, leads, and even campaign as well. And you can embed any HTML or iframe to Chatdash as a custom menu, like I did for the Google Calendar. So there you have it, a complete AI cold calling system set up in under 5 minutes. Think about what this means for your agency. No more wasting time on technical setup, instant deployment for new clients, professional dashboards out of the box, scale without operational overhead. Don't forget to hit subscribe to stay updated on more AI agency automation tips. See you in the next video.